Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of my show. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about something really interesting, and I don't know how many of us go through this career change. Times have long gone when people used to get a job and stick to the job until retirement. Nowadays, today's generation is more about growth and opportunities and trying to take challenges and trying to be more adventurous. They are more self aware. So, career change is a very routine and common thing that you uh, pretty much observe in a lot of young generation in the youth today. What are very important key factors why people try to think about career change? Firstly, better pay. Money makes the world go. Secondly, their present jobs are too stressful. Third, their better work life balance. Fourth, people want a new challenge. People do not like mundane things. Fifth, they don't feel passionate anymore about the present field they are working in. Sixth, they want to see if they can be happier by changing the careers. Seventh, they want to try to find more satisfaction in what they are doing. Seventh, they want the feeling of fulfillment. And the last one, they want to feel less stressed. So these are n number of reasons why people try to change their careers. There is one thing of getting a job, but there is second thing about whether you feel that you belong to that job, whether you feel that was the role you were looking for to prosper in your professional career. And while you were analyzing all these and the answers is no, you want something more, here are a few important tips to make you successful when you are wanting to change the career. So I hope these tips will help you make your career change plans a little smoother. So let's start with how to get into this process of career change. First, evaluate your current job satisfaction. Keep a journal of your daily reactions to your job situation and look for recurring themes. Which aspects of your current job do you like and dislike? Are your dissatisfactions related to the content of your work, your company culture, or the people with whom you work? While you're doing all these things, there are some things you can do at your current job to help you prepare to move on when it's time for you to change your career. Step number two, assess your interest, values, and skills. Review past successful roles, volunteer work, projects, and jobs to identify preferred activities and skills. Determine whether your core values and skill sets are addressed through your career, through your present position. Third, consider alternative careers. When you think about considering alternative careers, what it means is you should brainstorm ideas for career alternatives by researching career options and um, discussing your core value skills with friends, family, and networking contacts. If you've had difficulty coming up ideas, uh, consider meeting with any career counselor or uh, any experienced person from your field and from other fields which you think you might be more interested in for a professional advice. Step fourth, Check out job options. Conduct a preliminary comparative evaluation of several fields to identify a few targets of in depth research. You can find a wealth of information online simply by Googling the jobs that interest you. Again, when I say check out some job options, you should not, career change might not always mean switching from one job in one type of field to getting another job in another type of field. It also could be that if you might also be thinking to become an entrepreneur by using some of your creative and innovative ideas and trying to commercialize them. So you also should tickle those areas of your interest. Step 5, get personal. Find out as much as you can about those fields and reach out to personal contacts in those sectors for informational interviews. A good source of contacts for informational interviewers is your college alumni career network. You might as well go ahead and talk to those people. Another important great resource is LinkedIn for finding contacts in specific career fields of interest. Step 6, set up a job shadow or maybe couple. Shadow professionals in fields of primary interest to observe work firsthand. So you might as well go ahead and volunteer someone and see how that work is done, because sometimes when you're at a distance you just feel, oh, I can do that and I think I will like doing that. But once you try to shadow some professionals, you will really get a feel of what they have to go through, and you will know if you fit into that kind of work environment or that kind of work profile. Spend anywhere from a few hours to a few day job shadowing people who have jobs that interest you. So that's one thing you can do. Step 7, try it out. Identify volunteer and freelance activities related to your target field to test your interest. For example, if you're thinking of publishing as a career, try editing the newsletters. Try doing freelance editing. If you're interested in working with animals, volunteer a local animal rescue shelter. Step 8, take a class. Investigate educational opportunities that would bridge your background to your new field. Consider taking an evening course at a local college or an online course. Spend some time at one day or weekend seminars. Contact professional groups in your target field for suggestions. I am extremely interested in telling you that when you are thinking about taking up classes, there are also online websites which give you free courses, and you can pay them and get appear for their exams and even get the certification. But their lectures and their uh, classes, those are published by the instructors, are really free, like Coursera, Udemy, and there are so many. Step 9, upgrade your skills. Never settle for stagnancy. Never try to be a mediocre. Look for ways to develop new skills in your current job which would pave the way for a change. Example, offer to write a grant proposal if grant writing is valued in your new field. If your company offers in house training, sign up for as many classes as you can. There are always ways you can position yourself for a career change without having to go back to school. Just take the advantage of this technology world. Remember, we are in 21st century. Try to extract as much as possible for your development. And last but most important, step number 10 is consider a new job in the same industry. You can be in a different role, but if you're in the same industry, you already considering alternative roles within your current industry, which would utilize the industry knowledge you already have. Example, if you are a store manager for a large retail chain and have grown tired of the evening and weekend hours, consider consider a move to a corporate recruiting within the same retail industry. Or if you are a programmer who doesn't want to program anymore, consider technical sales or project management. So I think there's a wide arena. The it's a law, I mean, it's a huge horizon if you want to think about a career change. But if you follow these steps, I think it will make you evaluate your skill sets and your interests much easily, and make sure that you uh, follow these steps while you're still doing it, and don't wait until the last minute when you're trying to think about a career change. So with this, I hope that you have found this video helpful. And if you're thinking about any career change, I um, give you a lot of wishes. And with this, I would like to request you to like and share my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And before taking leave, I again remind you to stay home, stay safe, get vaccinated, and stop the spread. Thank you very much. Until I see you again.